Hi everyone. I just wanted to take a moment. I was going over some of the states today to kind of just check them out and see what's falling so far. The digits I was seeing a lot was 166, 133, and 991. So this double set, if you are new to my channel, this is actually my favorite. I don't really know why, it just is. And then I wanted to kind of just show you guys, so make sure with this, what I'm going to be discussing with you, make sure you double check this in your own state. In this video, I am going to be showing you a Nebraska example, but it's just for an example purpose. I have found that for the most part, this set really works in the majority of the states. So make sure you do double check. And basically what happened, so the 166, the 133, and the 991, they typically fall very close together. So when I say that, I do mean about a month and a half or 2 months or shorter. So you will have to hold these numbers. And then if you are a one-draw state, I would not suggest holding one of the numbers for longer than 3 months. If you're a two-draw state, no longer than 2 months if you play both draws. So like if you have a mid and a night. And then if you're a 3 month, or not 3 month, if you're a 3-draw or a 4-draw state, then I don't think this method is going to work very well for you, so I'm not sure I would apply it to your state unless you want to choose just 2 draws or 1 draw to try this method out in. Okay, so in this method, if you're playing 50 cent straight box, then so the approximate profit minus, however much you pay to hold on to the number, you're going to make about 160 bucks. And then if you get lucky and it falls straight, you would win $330. So in this example here, I'm going to show you Nebraska just to kind of illustrate what I'm discussing here in the video. Again, make sure you do apply it to your own state. For your own state, it's not going to fall exactly like what I'm showing here. But like I said, most of the time, the 166, the 313, and the 199 usually fall within a month and a half or shorter, usually. So for the Nebraska example, on December 29th, they had 166 fall. On January 13th, they had 616 fall, so they had a repeat right there. That does not always happen, but sometimes that does happen. That's why it's good to research your own state to double check there. And then on February 16th, they had 133 fall. And then on April 12th, they had 991 fall. So just for an example, you see how 113 to 216, or let's go back here. So 1229 to 113, that was only like a 2-week span. The 113 to the 216, that was about a month span. And then 216 to 412 was about almost, it was close to the 2 months on that one. So this is one of the reasons that you do not want to hold the numbers for more than 2 months or 3 months. You just got to have to adjust it based on what I showed you over here, if you're a 1-draw or a 2-draw. Okay, so the reason you don't want to hold on longer than, 2 to 3 months, depending upon what I showed you in the beginning there, is so the next time that 133 fell was August 30th. So you would have been losing money in this case if you would have held it on to it longer than like the 3-month mark or the 2-month mark there. Okay, and then in this example, you had 616 fall on October 2nd. So you had, let's see, a month. So again, it fell within, a little bit after a month. And then based on that, for Nebraska, I would expect 166 to either repeat within the next 2 months, or I would expect the 991 to fall, or within the next 2 months, or possibly both 166 repeating or 991 falling. So maybe both of those things happening, or one or the other. So anyway, it's just this double set, I really, really like it. For the most part, like I said, it does seem to work in the majority of the states. And then, of course, always backtest these things in your own state. Okay, so that's it, everybody. If you do have any questions, just let me know. Unfortunately, at this point, other than the double set of 166, 133, and 991, that one I've been following for a long time, so I really know about it. The other double sets, I don't know that much about, so I can't answer questions that are not related to 166, 133, or 991. And of course, this part of it, you'll need to just double check your payouts and make sure that's accurate for your state. That's just kind of what I know off my head for a lot of the states. So make sure you double check that before you're playing. And then I forgot to mention what I would normally do. So say you had, so in this example, you had, we're waiting on 166 or 991. So I would not play 133 in that example. It's possible it'll show up, but based on the past, it probably will not until after that 991 falls, possibly. It may have a long break, though, too, so you'll have to determine that yourself. And then if it's not clear, like I said, you'll need to hang on to the number for, about a month and a half or 2 months, depending upon what's on the right here. So anyway, I kind of went through that a little bit fast, so if you do have any questions, just let me know. All right, that's it, everybody.